Hey doTERRA family, I come to you with such exciting news. And as I look at myself in this camera, since there are no camera crews now because we're all working from home, I realize my hair is a little bit crazy and maybe I should have considered washing my hair today, but that's okay because we're showing up as we are. I love that I get to connect with you in this way. I've been connecting with the doTERRA team from all around the world today virtually, and love that no matter where we are, even when we're quarantined to our homes, that we get to stay connected, to know we are not alone in this world. So now, to share the exciting news with you, I've got to take you back 23 years with me. I was introduced to the most beautiful oil. This was when I was brand new to the essential oil world, and I fell in love with this oil and later found out that it was completely synthetic. So I have been spending years and years searching the world over for a pure source of blue lotus oil. And I just decided it didn't exist. So you can imagine my skepticism 2 years ago when our sourcing team came to me and gave me a sample of blue lotus. I thought, there's no way. But this blue lotus smelled so different from anything I had ever experienced before. It was soft, yet so complex, so rich, so exquisite, absolutely delicious. But I didn't want to get my hopes up too much. So we sent it off to doTERRA's state-of-the-art laboratory. We sent it off to APRC. We also sent it off to have the isotope carbon-14 analysis done on it. And as all of the analytics came back, it was discovered that this blue lotus was absolutely pure. I was so excited and wanted to share it with all of you immediately, but as we inquired the people that provided the sample to us to see how much supply they had, we discovered that they didn't have nearly enough supply. Now, blue lotus grows as a water lily, and it's grown on small ponds, so it's taken quite a bit of time to get enough plant material. They have these beautiful blue blossoms that go into full bloom in the morning, and that's when the blossoms are picked. And this is an absolute rather than an essential oil. You might wonder, what is the difference? An essential oil goes through a steam distillation process, whereas an absolute goes through a two-step process where the petals are so delicate that they can't go through a steam distillation process, or they would just kind of clump up in the distillery, and we wouldn't be able to get any of the aromatic compounds to come from the plant material. So first, the waxes and the volatiles are taken from the plant material, and then there's a second step where the waxes and the volatiles are separated, and that's where we get the absolute. And oftentimes you will get more of the constituents from the plant material that comes through in the absolute. And so you also have jasmine as an absolute that falls into this category. Now, when you look at the history of blue lotus, for those of you that are essential oil snobs like I am, you'll know that there is a rich, rich history with blue lotus oil, particularly through Egypt. So they would use it as it's kind of your dream catcher oil, I guess. It would help you to dream in living color. So my favorite mantra, for those of you that know me, it's actually a quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. It says, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." So when I take that quote and combine that with blue lotus absolute, it opens up my mind, it opens up my heart to new possibilities. You know that I'm a dreamer, and it's just such a beautiful oil for that. It's also very sedative, so it's very calming. It's also a very seductive oil. So it's a great nighttime oil. I love to put it over my heart. I love to put it on my pulse points, behind my ears, on my temples, just everywhere. Seriously, it smells so amazing. You just want it everywhere. You've never experienced anything like blue lotus. There's nothing that even compares. There's nothing that smells like it. So we decided to take this gorgeous, gorgeous blue lotus and combine it with some of our other precious floral oils to create this beautiful, beautiful precious florals kit just in time for Mother's Day. So I'm going to share with you what else is in this kit. So we have two absolutes, jasmine and blue lotus, And we have 3 essential oils: neroli, rose, and magnolia. And each and every one of them are absolutely exquisite. See how beautiful they are. Our marketing team is absolutely genius. So they're packaged in these beautiful, cute little 4 ml perfume roller bottles. And the reason they are done this way is so that we can basically make our own scent. See that? Oh my goodness. It's absolutely intoxicating. I can't wait for you to smell this. So yummy. Anyway, if I could just have a moment here by myself with my Blue Lotus, right? But you can layer them. So what I love to do is take an oil like frankincense. You can also use sandalwood. You could use patchouli, vetiver, any of your oils that have your base notes. As you make your own perfume, and then you can layer your florals. So you're going to get more of your middle notes, your top notes, and you can just layer them one on top of the other until you get just the right scent for you. So you get your personalized natural perfume. So you can see as we take jasmine, we can layer it with rose. You can change your scent depending on the mood that you're in. And the best thing is we wanted to make these very economical. So these are a touch line, which means they are diluted in fractionated coconut oil, which does not dilute the effectiveness of these oils and absolutes. Actually, when you combine them with a fractionated oil, it will extend the scent and actually will hold to your skin longer so they don't flash off as fast. So it's actually advantageous to do that, but it's economically priced at $68 wholesale with 50 PB. These become available on April 1st. No, it is not an April Fool's joke. This is actually happening because we thought you could use a little bit of happiness in your life right now. So I hope you fall in love with this Precious Florals kit as much as I have, and please enjoy and treasure Blue Lotus. We do not have enough supply to make this a permanent product, so it's limited time only, a limited 4 kits per account. So I love you all so very much, and happy April. Bye-bye, everyone.